We hope you're wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan with my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke is on the sideline. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Knight and Mayo man the backcourt. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Sanders with the steal. Gordon against Knight. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Pelicans pull it in, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored and, well, not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
I think he anticipated that the defense would be there, and that's why he leaned in like that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And the wide open shot from Evans. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season in Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him. Last season was a tough one for the Bucks, but for the man they call the Greek Freak, it was a great situation. Able to play big minutes and kind of took his lumps early, but he's got a chance to be an excellent player.
And the veterans on the team have really embraced Shibo, as they call him.
Yeah, Giannis has a really joyful disposition. He knows he's living his dream, but he's also putting in the work to make his dreams a reality, and you got to love that. Remember, he's lived a hard life growing up in poverty. You sense his determination to continue to overcome, and that attitude always serves him.
Here's Gordon. This one for 3. Evans can't get that one to fall. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo dishes to Knight. Sanders' shot is off.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And there's the pass to Holiday. Outside Gordon. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. The jumper from a free throw line is good.
Now they finally connect with their 4th shot of the game.
Now, here is Knight. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Well, he was aggressive at both ends of the floor. He had 3 steals in that game, remember?
Yes, yeah. Now here's Mayo. Again, Mayo missing.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
That gives them the lead. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Holiday against Knight. Pass to Ilyasova. They swipe it. Poked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. Knight with it. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Mayo, the pass to Sanders. Stolen by Gordon. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Sanders covering. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Cannot hit. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
That game really got out of control for them. And, you know, when the lead got big, it seemed like they just mailed it in. That was the disappointing part.
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, until their mindset improves, Steve, that's exactly what's going to happen to them against better teams in the league.
Larry Sanders, mostly an at-the-rim finisher to this point in his career. He can complete plays off pick and rolls. His explosiveness, his length, I think really allows him to throw it down over the top of defenders.
New Orleans in the lead, and it's Gordon penetrating, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. Here is Knight. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Back tonight. This one for three. It's rebounded by Z.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. 9th in fewest turnovers per game. 13th in opponent points per game. As far as shooting the three goes, not too well. The bottom third of the league. Certainly not a strong suit for this team.
No, they're a smart team. You talked about those few turnovers, and that's the number that really stands out to me when you go down that list of stats. They're smart. They don't take a lot of crazy gambles. They try to work the ball around the perimeter, get it inside when they can, and get the best shot every time down the floor. That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Now Knight. Kicks to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Z's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's blocked. Here's Middleton, averaging 10 points per contest. Knight kicks to Sanders. Swiped away. Here's Z, powered down with both hands.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Here is Sanders, following the score by New Orleans. Knight kicks to Mayo. Four on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Knight, no good. And here are the Pelicans. Big stretch here going 10-2. Davis, the pass to Z. Tries again. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by New Orleans. Knight kicks to Middleton. Back to Knight. Pulls it up. And the jumper is good. 1:19 left to play here in the first.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Antetokounmpo. Right now averaging 7 points a game. The shot by Knight, no good. When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Now Knight, after the missed three from Z. So it's the Pelicans now. Pelicans leading by 8. Evans dishes to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Mayo, and it's Gordon penetrating. Here's Evans, and it's New Orleans scoring again. From half court, shot is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. New Orleans on top, leading by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Kendall Marshall. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Here's Fredette after the basket by Milwaukee. Inside, Z. Bayless grabs the board. Bucks trail by 8. Inside, Dudley the pass to Bayless. Here's Middleton, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Fredette kicks to Anderson. Left side, Anderson. Pass to Fredette. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fredette's got his first points of the game.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Here is Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ilyasova can't hit.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's Fredette, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Now, here's Marshall.
Ryan Anderson, one of the sweetest shooting big men in the league. Deep range with that quick release. Tell you what, at his height, he doesn't need much daylight to get it off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, as you know, Jabari Parker taken 2nd overall by the Milwaukee Bucks. He likes the talent on the team and sees himself being a lifelong Buck. Parker said, I feel like I'm going to be able to grow with that organization. I'm trying to be a throwback player, only stick with one team. Sounds like he could be in Milwaukee for the long haul, guys.
Yeah, good situation for him. Thanks, Doris.
And you look at Ryan Anderson, he's an efficient scorer. Like a lot of shooters, he does.
Too many for New Orleans. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the 2nd quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Check out some of the numbers here for Tyreke Evans. A breakdown since the All-Star break. He's putting up 10 points a night, 3 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to do. You don't want to meet expectations. You want to under-promise and over-deliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. Passes to Z. Shoots from the high post, and the shot is good. Z's got 8. And three-point shooting maybe never more in demand than it is right now in the NBA. And Steve, considering too that Ryan Anderson has one of the more desirable contracts in the NBA.
Yeah, well, he's a true spread 4 who also does a nice job of getting offensive rebounds. And that's a good combination for somebody who spends so much of his time behind the arc.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Gordon. Knight grabs the board.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Mayo, that's good.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Z. And that's good off the glass that time. Z's got 10. 29 seconds left now here in the 2nd. And here is Knight. In low to Sanders. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Bucks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. The free throw drops for Larry Sanders.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
They get it back. Here's Mayo. Excellent D there from Holiday. Second quarter.
Well, through the first 2 quarters at least, turnovers have been a big issue. What are they doing that is causing you so much trouble offensively?
I mean, not doing anything to me. But I guess the rest of the team can't handle that pressure. Next half, I think I'm going to have to take a larger role in running the offense because our mistakes are unacceptable right now.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there. Some of the biggest points we scored in the first half came because our defense was sharp and we never passed up a chance to get out and run when they turned it over. I really like that we've made them pay for their mistakes. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint.
Second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks leading by 3. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Z at the center filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Feeds to Mayo. There's the block. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
They set the pick. Holiday with it. Now defended by Sanders. And here's Gordon from outside. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rebounded by Z. Z's got rebound number 13 with that last one. It's tipped. Outside Holiday. And the pass to Z. Here's on to Tacumbo. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Evans dishes to Holiday. Knight against Evans. Outside Gordon. The tray. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 12 points for Eric Gordon.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Bucks. And this gives us a chance to highlight the rookies with the most assists here in the second half of the season. Well, you look at Z, currently 5th in the league. Such court vision.
Well, he learned whatever lessons had to be learned in the first half of the season, and now he's just going about breaking down defenses.
And I can assure you guys that his teammates absolutely love playing with him now, even if it took them a while to get used to each other.
Here's Evans. Here's Z. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Z's got 12.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. 12th in opponent points per game, 16th in free throw percentage. As far as steals numbers go, not very strong. Just the top 20 in the league.
He's their top rebounder. He's doing an excellent job on the glass today.
Well, I tell you what, I love the effort he's shown on the boards today, Steve. It's been fantastic.
Now the Bucks moving it up. The kick out to Ilyasova, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. We'll take a look at the Cavaliers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Milwaukee Bucks. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
When I look at Milwaukee, they found themselves once again struggling through the latter part of the season, and they've had a lot of challenges, and it would surprise me if they're not part of the playoffs.
Yeah, no playoff games for them. And, you know, I'm not sure what the answer is for this franchise, but hopefully they can add some talent this offseason, whether through the draft or free agency, and get the pieces together to help them get going in the right direction.
Outside Mayo. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Sanders and does. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Knight passes to Mayo. With the fadeaway. Here's Sanders. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Misses from close range. Milwaukee in the lead. Sanders sets the screen for Knight. Middleton dishes to Mayo. He feeds it to Ilyasova. He kicks it to Middleton. Pass to Knight. Trying to get back on track. That's good on the jump shot. Knight's got his third bucket of the night. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Brandon Knight primarily was effective as a spot-up three-point shooter in his first couple of seasons in the league, but he's getting better at attacking the rim and drawing fouls. He's steadily increasing his attempts at the line.
The shot's good from Z.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Knight with it. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. The dish to Ilyasova. Releases. The shot by Knight, no good. Steve Brandon Knight working on change of speed going into last season. That helped him get inside and draw those fouls.
And you can see he spent time in the weight room, Kevin. He has that frame to carry extra muscle, and it's enabling him now to power through contact and get to the rim. He's getting a lot better.
Outside Holiday. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Bucks trail. Now Knight. Ilyasova, a screen on Holiday. Out to the right wing. Plenty of space. And he gets it to go. Ilyasova's got 8 points. New Orleans gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Holiday. The feed to Gordon. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. 1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Knight kicks to Mayo. Offline with his 3.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And now a look at Brandon Knight here. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's putting up 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Rivers in for Gordon.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
There's the pick. Holiday, the pass to Anderson. Here's Z. And the basket good.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. Bayless's shot is off. Here's Z. Can't hit from in close. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Count that one. Bayless has got 7 points. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down in the last few minutes the way it looks.
Rivers kicks to Anderson. Passes to Z. With 4 seconds on the clock. They get it back. Tries again.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
For New Orleans, they have missed both free throws they've attempted.
Nice shooting.
Team this season.
Let's go. You're in.
Dang, about time.
For Anderson, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Sanders. Nate Walters comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Brandon Knight in for Kendall Marshall. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Jared Bayless is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Nate Walters. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Knight in at the 1 spot. Z's checked in for Omer Ashe. Sanders checked in for Milwaukee. Ilyasova comes in for Jared Dudley. Now here's Rivers. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Puts up the baby hook. Sinks it, and the shot from Z. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Knight dishes to Sanders. Knight against Rivers. Knight passes to Sanders. Can't hit, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Evans. Back to Gordon. From deep. The rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Out left to the wing. And right on target. Good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And here's Rivers. Davis setting the pick for Rivers. Z. Sanders covering. And that one's good by Davis.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
And Sanders kicks to Walters. And stolen by Gordon. Now the pass to Z. Doubled by Knight. Feeds it to Rivers. Knight with it. Middleton dishes to Knight. Kicks it to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Knight on the wing. Shoots. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Pass to Knight. There's the pick. Ilyasova sets a screen for Knight to take the lead. Rebound by Z.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
He dishes it to Davis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort of rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Sanders. That one rolling around and rims out. Pelicans leading by 4. Holiday with it. Now Mayo defending. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Back to Gordon. To the wing on the left. Z. Sanders covering. A shot's good from Z. Bucks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Knight kicks to Ilyasova. Sanders dishes to Ilyasova. Here's Mayo. And that one goes long.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
It's Solomon to Kumbo. And Ilyasova kicks to Knight. Outside Mayo. They need this. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
On the wing, Davis. Holiday against Mayo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Evans with the second effort. And there it is again. Nice make there from Z. Z's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans. And here's Mayo for 3, and that one's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Gordon kicks to Holiday. Pass to Z. 6 to shoot. Holiday attacking, and he gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Knight kicks to Sanders. Shot's good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Gordon, the pass to Z. The 11-footer, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Here's Knight. Good.
Boy, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.